Yeah, hi folks, this is Martin from the photoacademy.eu, and on this video I show you a plugin from the Topaz. It's a very new plugin we're working with, and it will come very soon out to you. And it's a black and white plugin. I'll show you the before and the after. This is one image I did for the test phase, and now we can go into the filter plugin. It's a BW Effects, and there are already a lot of presets you can choose. You have the traditionals, and there are a lot of presets you can choose. I did one by my own, and you have a tone collection. You can choose everything you want, stylized collections, a little bit of a dreamy look with this diffusion. Can go in for the cartoon with or without color. Crazy stuff. You have, if we go back to the traditionals, I will show you the windows you have. You have for the basics, some of the important sliders, contrast, brightness, and to boost blacks and whites. And here you can boost the details, project shadow highlights. It's a little bit for the harder, the grungy look. You can change the sensitivity of each color. Darken the reds or lighten the reds. It's like the sliders in the Photoshop. You can have a preview of each setting or an overall, clicking on the image or using the spacebar. You have color filters you can use. You have a tone curve as well. Like it. Go in and push the mid-tone contrast. Great to have it directly in the plugin. Some creative effects I personally don't use. I like to do more the classic style of the black and white. You have local adjustments already inside of the plugin, dodge and burn. I like to do this afterwards in the Photoshop, so I have more control, but if you want to work fast, you can do this directly in a plugin or a little bit of a local correction. You can do this already here. And for the finishing, what I use right often is the silver and paper tone. Mostly I use the silver tone and only a little bit of the paper tone. You can balance these two. It's like the dual tone for the black and white in Photoshop, and you can change the strength so that you have a little bit of a tone. That's what I use most. And the film grain. You have some films here. The Fuji 100, 400, or the Kodak, Ilford. The most important films they've built into the plugin. And yeah, you can change the contrast, the grain size, so that the grain is matching your resolution of the file and your taste as well. If you like, you can have borders. I don't like them, but I know a lot doing this stuff with borders, whites, blacks. You have edges, exposure. For each edge. And the other one I use very often is the vignette. On the white side and the black side. And these are my normal corrections for now. You can change the transparency, but you can do this in Photoshop as well. It's not able for all the filters, but for some you can do that. But I like to use this in Photoshop with my second layer. I change the opacity if I want to. For some images like this one, I have a color cast from the sunlight, and even this is a little bit of a sepia tone, so you can go back and change the opacity that you get some of the color from the original back, so you have a sepia tone from the original. And that is what I did here for this processing. I changed the opacity and got a little bit of the original color in the sky and the mist back to the processed black and white. Yeah, I think it's a very nice plugin. It will come to you very soon. We're still doing tests and trying to figure out what is good, what's not good, figure out some errors from the plugin, crashes from the plugin, bugs from the plugin. But at the end it will be a very useful tool and plugin for you for your black and white processing. I already love this plugin and I'm still testing it and stressing it to the end. Yeah, I came back with the news to you when it will shipped. Till then, thanks for watching. This is me, Martin. Goodbye.